Despite Stranger Things 5 potentially being a year and a half away, there's this theory going around on the internet that has everyone thinking, and it started out with one comment from Noah Schnapp, I should say, in a TikTok comment section, not on his TikTok, just in a random TikTok video. He said that the story will start with Will and it will end with Will. So the Stranger Things community has insane detectives, because I didn't see that, but this got all the theorists thinking of this insane theory that I'm going to explain right here. I'm not only going to explain it, but I'm also going to talk about my thoughts and if I think it's going to become true. Before we get into it, guys, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and also join my Discord where we talk Stranger Things 5 every single day. You can join that in the link in the description. But yeah, without further ado, let me try to explain this to the best of my ability. There are some holes in this theory that I think are true. Like I said, I didn't make this theory, so I don't understand it to the as much as the original creator did, which is on Reddit. I don't know who it is, but I'm going to try to explain it how I perceived it, okay? So basically, it started out with Noah Schnapp saying the story will start with Will, or the story started with Will, now it will end with Will. And he said this in the TikTok comment section. I don't know who found that. It only had like 300 likes when it was found. Insane. But this kind of got a lot of people thinking, got all the theorists thinking in the Stranger Things community. So if it's going to start with Will, it's going to end with Will, well, that's kind of crazy. How is it going to do that? Is Will going to sacrifice himself? Is Will going to die? Because that's the part that makes the most sense. I've made a lot of theories about Will Byers dying. But this theory is not about Will Byers dying. It's more about Will Byers being saved. And the only way that could possibly happen is if we go back to the original date that he was taken and prevent it all from happening, right? That's the only thing. And, you might be thinking, oh, well, does it mean it's all a dream? Was this all fake? Is this just a, whole D&D game? No, this is still sort of real, but pretty much just time traveling. And time traveling has been referenced a lot in Stranger Things, right? I mean, we see, the Upside Down stuck in the past. And there's been a few Back to the Future references, just little things like that in the show. And in the 80s, there were a lot of movies about time travel and stuff. And this, stuff is based this off the 80s. So a lot of time travel references. And the only way we could prevent Will from going through what he's going through and potentially dying now with Vecna is to go back and prevent it all from happening. And according to this theory, the only way to do that would be for Eleven to go into the Upside Down and close the gate from the inside to finally destroy the connection that she originally made. But she can't close it from the outside because then there'll still be a connection because she made it. I think that's this is where the holes happen. But I think what they were referencing to in the theory is that she's going to have to fight Vecna in the Upside Down, kill Vecna in the Upside Down, and then close the gate in the Upside Down. And then she'll have to live in the Upside Down forever in order for all this to never happen, for all this to never have happened. So then when she's in the Upside Down, it'll all go back. She'll somehow make it to where the real world goes back to 1983, November 6th. Maybe she completely destroys the Upside Down because she created it, and the real world goes back to that day, and then Will never gets taken. There's a few things that I don't like about this theory. Obviously, I'm a huge Eleven fan. I think Eleven's one of the most loved characters in TV history. I think we can all agree about that. So I don't think there's gonna be a lot of fans that are gonna want to see her sacrifice herself like that. So that's the first thing. I don't think that's good. I don't think Eleven should die. That's one thing that I've said from the beginning. I think that would ruin the show, sort of like a dream, sort of like a D&D game. I don't think Eleven should die. I think that's a big no-no. Don't let it happen. That would make a lot of fans mad. Obviously, I want to be that mad because it's just, whatever. But, I would still be disappointed. I don't want that to happen. So I do not want Eleven to sacrifice herself. I think that's, that should not happen. So the other part of the theory that kind of is going to get debunked because of this is if they go back to November 6, 1983, and the world goes back to that after Eleven destroys the Upside Down from the inside, the world that she originally created, then how would they make it to where, filming wise, how would they make it to where all the kids are young again? They did it before with 11, right? In the lab, they made 11 look like younger 11 with a different actor and just did the face thing or whatever. Maybe they do that with all the kid actors, and then they have that at the ending of the show. All the kids are just playing the D&D game once again, and that's the end of it. Maybe they do that with the face thing. That's the only thing that I don't really know. Like, if when they go back to 1983, does everyone de-age? Does everyone go back in time and like de-age, or like how does that work? I don't know. But I'm sure you guys get the theory. You get the basis of the theory. Now, to answer the question, do I think this will happen? I think no. I don't think it's gonna happen. I do think it's a very good theory, though. It's a very well thought out theory. It has a lot of, it makes sense. It does make sense to an extent, though. Right before I got to the point to where, like, why is 11 going into the Upside Down? Why is she? Why is the only way to go back to that date for her to go into the Upside Down and sacrifice herself? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Time travel might be involved, but you guys have to realize that season 5 is only 8 episodes long. It's literally only going to be like 9 to 10 hours of footage, right? Of the show. Can they explain time travel and going back to time on 1983? Like, can they explain all of that just in 8 episodes? Maybe they could pull it off. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think something this complex would take place in that short amount of time. But maybe it does. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the one who's like, oh, I made all these series, and now the one that I don't believe is going to become true. Maybe so. Clip it. Maybe this is going to happen in 2 years from now. I don't know. But I also, like, I don't think it's going to happen because of, like, how hard it would be to film and to explain all that in that little amount of time. And obviously, like, I seriously, I can't see them killing off 11. I can't see it. Not only because I don't want it to happen, but also because, like, why would you have a show that it's not, like, I guess totally based around her, but, like, she is a prime focus of the show. She's a kid in the show who was abused for like 7 years, treated as a lab rat, finally got out, dealt with all this trauma and all this stuff from her past, and with the whole Dr. Brenner storyline, just to have her killed. That does not make sense, people. It just does not. That does not make sense at all. So that's another reason why I think this theory is not going to happen. I have purposely not made any theories based around 11 dying for a reason. I do not think it's going to happen. I think I might have made 1 or 2, but, like, I don't know. I do not think that's one thing I've been, like, so strong on. I don't think they could possibly kill off 11 without ruining the show. That's what I believe. That's personally what I believe. So that's a big reason why I don't think it's going to happen. And yeah, I don't really want it to happen either. I feel like there's a lot of ways they could go with this. And I don't think this is one of the ways. Maybe, though. Maybe this is how they incorporate the time travel finally, because they have hinted at it a lot. But yeah. Let me know in the comments, though. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Like, let me know. First of all, let me know, like, if you think this theory could become true. Do you like this theory? Do you think it makes sense to kill off 11? All that stuff. Do you think it makes sense to go back to 1983 on that day and prevent it all from happening? And then let me know, like, what you think, how you think season 5 is going to end. Obviously, I've made, like, literally 250 theories at least on this show. So I have, like, 250 different outcomes that I think could happen at the end of season 5. So I'm not going to sit here and explain my things. But, when season 5 does come around and we're, like, 2, 3, 4 months away, whatever it is, I will try to make my final theory on what I think is truly going to happen. I will take all my theories and try to make, like, the best outcome possible that I can think of, and I will make a video on it for, like, a final theory or something. But then I couldn't because they're gonna put out teasers and stuff and trailers, so maybe I'll just wait till the day before the show comes out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all of this. Like I said, I think it's a great theory. I think it was well thought out. I think it does make sense to a certain extent. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't want it to happen because I don't think 11 should die. I don't think that makes a lot of sense, but it is a very interesting theory, and it has the internet like going wild about this. It has, like, millions of views on TikTok, Reddit. The post went viral, and I mean we're 7 months out of Stranger Things of being released. So the hype has already died down. Now this is a little spike in the timeline because of this theory. It was really good. It was really good. And if you guys are if the theorist is watching this, or any of you guys are theorists out there that made theories like this, keep making them, because I'll keep making videos like this and explaining it. Now I love reacting to theories like this. I love theories, whether, like, I've had a lot of hate on my theories. saying they're never gonna become true and this, that, and the other. Like, it's a theory though, you know. No one can really hate because it doesn't matter if it becomes true because it's a theory. So, good theory to whoever made it, and we'll see if it becomes true. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, join my Discord like I said, and follow my Instagram and TikTok, whatever other socials. But most importantly, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.